Hey guys, Bink here with Bink's Corvair Addiction. Well, I should be working under there, under the ramp side, but I decided to clean this a little bit. I'm cleaning it more and more. I noticed under the floor over here, when I pulled the mat up, the carpet is soaked. It hasn't rained out here now in a couple weeks, so I don't know if they had windows open or it just leaks. But the floor was pretty wet on this side, so I pulled the mat out and I'm going to let it dry out. I noticed some rust holes in here. Didn't really find anything good in there, but an old orange that's been dried up under the seat for years, probably. Yeah, I'm getting her done. You know, getting her cleaned up a little bit. I'll go back and clean up the motor a little bit and just, I don't know, just want to polish it up a little bit. Yeah, like I said, it's all wet right here by the door area here, so I'm cleaning that. Found this lovely, nice, icky thing. Now the dog wants to play with it like it's a ball. I haven't found anything really good in here yet. Oh, probably won't. Another penny. Woohoo! Anyways, I don't know. I'm liking this. Like this car. I like it. I think I'd like the seats relocated back a little bit just to get a little more room. What you think, Jackies? Huh? You're in the way of the camera. He likes it too. Look back. All right, guys, I'm still at it cleaning. It's kind of interesting. Yeah. Must have some sort of seat covers or something on it. There's a receipt from Ted and Okie Bob's 66 service in Phoenix. Okie Bob's. And it says on here, besides, see a belt. Belt, 15 bucks, 10W40 motor oil, $2 for his motor oil. I don't know what year this is. I don't see it on here, but 6-inch gas line. Hey, Jackie. It says weld brackets. Weld brackets for belts. Left and right. So, I don't know, left and right bracket belts. So, did these not have, I'd have to look under there. Did these not have seat belts in that year? And did they add these in, you think? I don't know. Does this look like a stock seat belt for that year? I don't know. I don't think so. Hey, bud, stay back. Stay up there. Stay up there. Some of that. Stay. Some old Canadian and New England books that are all crusty. Just some receipts, gas receipts from old Chevron. This is kind of funny. It's crusty though. It says the Mexican gas chamber. It's got a guy tied up with some walls with a whole bunch of butts hanging through it. I don't know, it was under the seat. And then, Jackie, no, just stay. And it says something about, dear son, writing this slow because I know you can't read fast. I don't know, I'm gonna have to try to pull that apart and read it. It's kind of, it looks maybe it's like a joke or something, I don't know, but it was under there. I'll try to see what that's all about. An old button. Joel saves buttons. Oh, and some old pens. And a pencil. Stay. What do we got here? Diamond Sports Tours in Phoenix. And golf and stuff. Phoenix. I don't know. My buddy collects Phoenix stuff. I'd go give it to him. He likes old Phoenix stuff from Phoenix. Some old gas receipts, rubber band. Nothing too cool, but I think this carpet would clean up and be fine in here if you could clean it. I think it'd be good. I did fold the seat down. I got it folded down. I don't know. I mean, I guess they just do that so you can haul a little bit more stuff in there, I guess. Let me know. But all right, we're getting her cleaned. Didn't find nothing too cool, but these dogs, you know, they just want to go for a ride. They're like, you keep buying all these cars, Dad, and we never get to go for a ride, right? In these things, you just keep buying them. We climb around in them, all right? All right, don't eat nothing in there. I'm still cleaning. There's weird stuff in there. Look at your dirty feet. Dirty feet on the seat. Come on, out of there. Yeah, so this car just needs a little love. Not too bad. Oh yeah, found a roll of tape under this seat, a couple more pens. Just pulling the ashtray out. There's just paper clips, some garbage. Kind of neat to see what some of the stuff is. Game, must be a ticket. Oh, season parking, 85 to 86 Phoenix Suns. Yeah, I'm trying to clean it, but I'm trying to make a mess. All right, got some junk in there. You know, I don't know. And then, I don't know what this knob was for. It's broke off of something, but I don't see one that looks like that here. No, I'll take different ones, I think. And then in the glove box, got one of them for the tail light. Some Clark's 25th. Thank you. From Clark's. What else we got here? You know, just an old key. Looks like a luggage key. That's interesting. I give it to Jill. Maybe it'll fit one of her sewing boxes. It's probably for a piece of luggage, but probably close. I did get her an old antique sewing machine for Christmas, and I don't have the keys for it. I tried making a key. I tried making quite a few keys. But I didn't multi-lube. Quaker State Fram PH4 filter, I guess. Anyways, and a light bulb. I don't know what kind of them take up there, but there's a light bulb in there, one of these long weird ones. We'll leave it in there. We're just giving her a little love, cleaning it out, vacuuming it. And I'm getting hot. I'm gonna have to go put some shorts on. Yeah, put some shorts on. Piece of glass up here. A little piece of glass. Okay. Yeah, and I'll blow it out a little bit. I start blowing it out, and then I'm like, there was stuff flying out of here. I'm like, what's that? Where's that coming from? It's coming from the ashtray junk. No ashes really, but all right. We'll keep at this. Keep at it on this nice little 62. I'm just liking it more and more. Should be in there working, but I'm clean. I might wipe the seats down a little bit too, and maybe I'll get Jill out here, look at it this weekend, sit in it. But I should try to get a little oil under there. A little lube. I lubed up everything. No, I lubed up all the hinges, anything moving parts, most of it. I put a little penetrate oil on it. Oh yeah. That's probably where the light bulb goes. There's a switch in here with the light bulb in there. Maybe that's where the bulb goes. Let me know. And let me know about this dash. I gotta find one or fix one, or can you redo that yourself? Take it off and kind of reupholster it, or just take it to a shop, because that would definitely have to be done. And same with these door cards. These door cards, like I said, the outsides of them are fine, but well, they're not perfect. But I suppose most time you just, I don't know, redo them, I guess. Because once you start pulling apart, probably falling apart. Back in here, got my shorts on. But yeah, this dash is really crusty. The mirrors, I have mirrors. It's got that funny stuff around the edges of it, but I have mirrors. Sun visors are, this one's crusty. But this stuff around the edge here, right here, is it's so dry. It's just kind of crumbly in places. So I don't know if you can get that to put on. And like I said, the top ain't bad. It ain't bad, a little dirty here and there, but I mean, that there, Joe could price, or I could stitch that up myself, call it good enough. There's one there, there's a little tear on the other side, but yeah, all this rubber here is just, it's just no bueno, no good. But other than that, and then the door is here. Just, you know, let me know what would be the best thing. You know, I know, yeah, just replace them. You know, I don't know if you take that to a upholstery shop and just have them reupholster these. Maybe, you know, I like making stuff myself. You just cut those cards out yourself. You got a template there for the most part and just have it covered. I don't know, something about this car I just like. I just keep cleaning and cleaning on it. I threw a set of hubcaps on there. I've been inside, I vacuumed and cleaned, and I had a little bit of leather. It's stuff to put on the leather seats from McGuire's. I just kind of coated, I didn't have a lot, so I just did what I could on them and thought maybe it would soften them up a little bit. And I had some like Armor All vinyl stuff. I soaked the dash. I know it's all cracked up and wrecked, but I cleaned it and it's, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I didn't get the dirt off the seats, but I figured maybe with that leather conditioner stuff in there, it would maybe soften them just a tad. The passenger seat is just very fried from being in direct sun in the afternoon. That's the way this car was parked. So it would have got blasted that way. But I don't know, this car is just growing on me. I say is thank you, Jill. This is just, I don't know. I'm gonna, I had sprayed some smelly cherry smell on there just to kind of, for now, and let it closed up. It'll kind of cook in there a little bit. I still gotta open the windows and let it dry out that floor. It's only by the driver's side here. I'm gonna go and start cleaning in here. I'd like to spend a couple of days just cleaning on this thing, but I'm just gonna start cleaning here, the motor just a little bit. And I don't know, we'll just see. Just having fun doing it. You know, here's the motor area. Very dirty, not so pretty. But I'm just gonna blow it out, clean it. Just blow it out is what I really wanna do. And I wanna get the air cleaners over the carbs for right now. I've been cleaning and cleaning and working on this thing. And I do got it smelling good and looking good inside. For what it is. Watch out, babes. And the motor back here. What it is, I just blew it all out. For now, I'm going to go ahead and put it into the, pull it forward into the shop and clean in the back of this motor here a little bit. Well, here it is. I just blew it all out. I blew out the vents and stuff out of here. Blew everything out. Got it as clean as I could that way. I'm gonna pull it into the shop and do some cleaning. I don't even know what the motor is in this thing. Let's go check that out. Well, I pushed it inside. I don't know why I keep messing and working on this thing, but I am. I should be working on that one, or I should get the bearings on the ramp side and get the front wheels on there, roll that one out and put the 64 up in here and spend a couple days and get it going, just so I could give that for Jill for Christmas. Or she could drive around at least. Looks like a Z. Unless there's something else under here. There's one goobery spot. Yeah. One goobery spot right over next to it. Looks like a Z. It looks like a G that's real light. I don't know if that's such a thing. 9Z G or 0. I don't know. Let's look. All right, I got my junkyard primer. Now it look like a ZG to me. And there's Z, Z, B, Z, D, F, Z, F, G, Z, G. Now this is a 62. Well, there's a CG, there's a 61, 96, a 62 or 63, 102, or a 64, 110. So maybe it's the 62, 63, 102. That would be nice. I would like that. I actually have another 102 motor, I think. I think I do. Over here, another one in the back. I think I just gave one Ari for $100 up in Shoal. Yeah, I have this one here. I bought a little while back from a young guy, and he said it's completely rebuilt, gone over, not like new. I forget what he says. I have the list of everything that he did to it, but it's just been honed out. I don't remember if they put new rings and what they all did to it. He rebuilt the carburetors. It's ready to basically just run. But this one here is a ZF, and I do believe it was a 102, he said, and that would make sense because ZF 62, 63, 102 Power Glide. So this would be another motor in case that one's, you know, just to have. Well, cleaned on for about an hour. That's how far I am right now. Not bad for an hour's worth of cleaning. I should be doing other things. Oh well. Hey guys, it's Wednesday morning. I'm out here in the shop early this morning. Well, it's I was out here at 5:30. I put the air cleaners on here. Jill was talking to me this morning, and she's like, "You need to start working back on that 61 ramp side. You're never gonna get it done. It'll be October, and you still won't have a running vehicle." So, and she's right. You know, I was really getting into this thing a little bit yesterday. I don't know. I just like to keep working on it and cleaning, and you know, get the parts for it and get her going. But she's right. So I said I got the air cleaners on there, and like these things, they're rusty inside the bottoms of where the air cleaners sit. And I definitely would have, like, you know, even this morning, I was like, maybe I'll just quick throw them in a sandblaster and blast them out and paint them. And I'm like, you know, next thing it'll be a couple hours later. And so I said, I got these in there, and I'll probably put the condenser, I don't know if I was sitting on here or put it up in the trunk. And I'm just going to roll it out and stop working on this one for now. But as I said, I was really getting into it. Yeah, I don't know. It's having fun. So I got a parts list going for it. The rubber stripping for around it, the bypass, the new fuel lines. I'd like to get, I see Eastwood's makes a little press deal for doing lines, and I have to see if we can do the fuel lines and stuff. Because I tell Gary, I was like, well, can we just make the fuel lines? They're so expensive for like the 140 and all that. He's like, I'm just like, well, you know, I like making stuff. And if you have, you know, I have another set for the 64, you know, you have a perfect template. So they had it on sale. It's like $250 for that thing. They had it on sale for Thanksgiving special for $199, and I should have looked into it. I'd like to, you know, they can make my fuel brake lines too, you know. So kind of would like to be able to do that. It saves money in the long run, you know, if you can do it. So yeah, so all right, well, I'll do something with the condenser, and unfortunately I gotta stop working on this. The boss says stop working on it. All right, I got her in there. I only put 2 bolts in. I got the other ones in a bag. I'm gonna mark them, condenser, set them in the car. It's like, man, where did the motor go? With that in there, man, it'd be kind of nice. I wonder if they ever change these and put the condenser somewhere else. You know, it's a long run to put it up in the trunk and customize that, but sure does hide the motor. But I guess if it worked well, then, right? Anyways, that's in there, and this is all new to me. I haven't worked on an early model car at all. And this is a first one with AC. I like it. I like it though. I like it. And I did get this, I started cleaning this here off. That was all belt stuff on there. And I did figure out, I was, looking at this when we first bought it. Why is it corroded like that? And, I figured that was not just, it's rusted out, but I think it's corroded out from a battery. And I was talking to Gary about it. And he said, oh, the battery probably blew in it, or blew up in it. So I did post on Corvair Owners Group about clear coat or wax. And of course, because it says lacquer, you probably can't clear coat over it. So I was trying to protect the finish. So as far as wax, someone said use a good silicone wax. Someone said wax and use something called like Max 1. Don't know what that is. I have to look into it. And I was thinking, yeah, I'll just give it a nice wash and a wax and, clean the trim. There's been some cement splattered on it. I noticed on the bumper. There's some on the glass. I cleaned it off. There's some on the trim here a little bit. A couple little splatters of cement. That stuff sticks real well on everything. But yeah, kind of my concern was like where it's rusting. So I guess maybe what I'll do is try to get this cleaned up, waxed, and if I get her running and driving, I'll run her down to the auto place that's a couple miles from here and see if they can do a paint color match and make me up some paint that's kind of close. And I'd like to just clean some of these rust spots off a little bit and just, if I can touch it up where it doesn't look stupid, because these are kind of bad in here. I'd like to address this under here a little bit maybe, I just don't want it to look horrible, but try to maybe address a couple little areas on it. But, if it's gonna look, touched up stupid, well, I guess you just clean it, polish it up, polish that and just wax it and leave it. So let me know what you guys think. And like I said, I was gonna post on a group too about the seats. The seats aren't so great in there, but I'd like to just leave them in there for now, and just the upholstery on them. So if you got something good that cleans them and kind of can soften them, let me know. And I just go from there and just, I just like the driver just the way she is, fix the tail, put some new, I got new tail lights and different things around here. I got a bunch of that stuff. And straighten up the rear grill underneath. But anyways, yeah, I gotta stop working on it. Boss said, Jill said, get working under there. Gary called me last night, so what's going on? He wants to come over. We haven't been doing nothing together lately. So he wants to come over. So I says, well, I'll call you at the end of the day and see where I am on that. And then maybe tomorrow or the next day, I can get him over here. And he's just like, let's get that motor in. He's on me. So, all right. I want to show you a few things too. What's in the car. Go look at that now. So I don't know, I thought it was kind of interesting finding some papers and different things in the car. This was that gas chamber thing. These two pieces were stuck together and they're crusted and there's nothing left. They're brittle and stained. But this was the other little paper I was going to tell you about. It's kind of basically like a little funny thing that the mom sent their son. That's how it works. It says, "Dear son, I'm writing this slow because I know you can't read fast. We don't live where we did when you left. Your dad read in the paper where most accidents happen within 20 miles of home, so we moved. I won't be able to send you the address as the last Kentucky family that lived here took the numbers with them for their next house. So they wouldn't have to change their address." It's just kind of a funny thing, Here says, "Love Mom. P.S. We're going to send you some money, but the envelope was already sealed." It goes on some other stuff here, but it's just kind of funny thing. But there's a chunk missing out of it, stuck on there, and I can't read it all. So I don't know. It was kind of interesting finding digging around that car. I don't know. I like it. I'm very, very pleased with it. And I said thank you, Jill, for buying this for me. She bought it for me. It's out of her money. So I bought everything I have. She bought me this one. So that was awesome. And then like how it always goes is you buy a Corvair, and then last night I'm on the let's see, not Marketplace. I was on the other one, and there's hardly ever anything on that ad. And here's a 61 four-door down in Tucson on OfferUp. I think it's OfferUp, or one of the other ones. And there's a 61 down there, and it looks okay. The body does. The engine looks, I don't know. The interior is just really roached. And that one there, 61 700. It's got the chrome strips around it, but it's got a bench seat in it. And the dash looks really nice in it. Now, this is like a padded dash. Now, I don't know. I'm going to have to ask Gary or let me know. It's like 61 don't have a padded dash, because I'm telling you, if the dashes were kind of like the ram side were metal, that's the best thing ever out here in Arizona. Or, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I talked to Gary about the dash, and he said, oh, those are a bugger. He said, you have to pull the windshield out to do anything with the dash. So, and like that one, I armor all the heck out of it, put some vinyl stuff on. I sprayed a bunch of times. You know, it's an ugly dash, but it looks a lot better. I could give it a few more coats. It's never gonna get good looking, and I don't know if I can putty it up the cracks, but you know, and just leave it like, hey, it still had the original dash. You know, caulk it up with some kind of brown colored caulk so it kind of matches, and just drive it. You know, that's just like I was asking on the groups about the wax. You know, and or clear coat or wax, and because I do like the clear coat look, but it's lacquer. And everyone just, you know, because it's a original paint, I do believe on there, and just wax it and drive it. I got to learn how to decipher paint codes too. Like to figure that out. I asked Bill in Tucson once, and I asked Gary. And I'm surprised Gary doesn't know, because he knows everything. So, anyways, that's what I did as far as cleaning the 62 so far. And I have to stop. The boss says stop and get working on the ramp side. You need to finish it. So there I go. I throw this stuff away, and I'm rolling that car out. I'm gonna put it back in here. I don't want to leave it outside. I'll just push it back in here for the nights. So for now, until I figure out how I'm gonna stick another car in here. So, hey, any comments? Send them to me. Send them to me about the dash, something to put on them seats to kind of soften them up. They are. I just went in there. It's cooler out in the shop now. It's 58, but they are kind of hard, you know. I still would like to just leave those in there for now, and you know, maybe down the road you put some new covers on them or something. But I'd like to just kind of stitch up the headliner and just drive her, you know, when I get her driving. But yeah, let me know what you think about it, and you know, I don't know. That's about it, I guess. Off to the next project. So, well, thanks for watching. Thanks, Corvair Addiction.